The second thing is you want to truly build up habits that'll help you sustain this reality, this future, these goals you have for yourself. For me, when it came to going to college, I knew as long as I got my homework done, I could go out and party and do all these different things, focus on making money, but I wouldn't graduate college unless I had the habit of going to class down. So I'll give you an example. I had a buddy who came into my university the same year that I came in. We ended up going into our junior year, but over the summer between sophomore and junior year, he ended up dropping out. And he came back to visit the college, I want to say right around Christmas break. And I remember he was originally on the hockey team. Me and him ended up having a conversation, and he asked how classes were going, and me being a little bit smarter, I was like, it's not too difficult. I don't want to take this test. I don't want to do that. We ended up having our entire conversation, and he was like, oh, why don't you come out with the boys and drink tonight? And I was like, I can meet you guys at the bar, but I have to go do some homework. I got some things I got to get done because I have this essay due. I have this test this weekend, blah, 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 say. And what really stuck with me in that moment was the shock and self-disappointment he had, because he was already drunk. He had already been drinking a little bit, but he like exhaled and he was like, Teach, you always were so much more studious than the rest of us. You always worked so hard. You always got your work done. You were always that kid who had questions to ask the professor. And I just wish I had that. And in my mind, what really stuck with me about that was he was a genius kid. Whenever he actually did work, he got A's. Like, he did great in class. He had a good relationship with the professors. His biggest downfall was that he was just constantly going out and partying. And so he didn't really have that mind frame of, as long as I get this homework assignment done, as long as I get this essay done, as long as I do these small incremental things, I'll end up graduating just like everyone else. He had come to school expecting to party, play hockey, and just go out of his way to not really focus on getting his degree. And for him, it was odd because he was a very intelligent person. He definitely could have gone just as far in school as me. He just didn't want to take those steps and go through the habits of being a good student and actually get where he needs to go. In my opinion, it seemed as if he was trying to fight his way through instead of just coast with the situations that arose. And don't think I'm just passing judgment. I saw him on a daily basis. He was great friends and teammates on the hockey team with one of my roommates. So I had a pretty good, close personal relationship with him for a while. And it wasn't like he didn't have the ability to graduate. He just didn't have the vision of being able to graduate. There'd be times when he'd joke about if I'll be able to graduate, but I always spoke in terms of when I graduate, because I knew I would. It was just a matter of time. There were just some obstacles, aka classes, essays, tests, that I had to take to get where I need to go. And so now that I'm really reflecting on myself and realizing I need to slow down, this is really where I need to go myself. Because when it came to school, I knew it was a matter of time before this situation unveiled itself in success. Now there's things I'm trying to do right now, and I'm really trying to rush, go, succeed now, instead of saying, let me just break this down, do this one little piece of the puzzle, then do this small piece of the puzzle, and soon an entire puzzle will be completed. So I'm really conflicted because I also really do have a form of impatience where I get down on myself, get in a really weird slump and mental place when I don't succeed as much as I expect myself to. Ultimately, when you start having your vision, you know where you want to go, put it on a timeline and begin working on the smallest piece that you can. And every day you want to add one little piece to the puzzle and then improve on that. Once you're good at that section, go add another piece to the puzzle and add on to that. Really build your foundation as deep and as wide as possible so that once these blessings start to fall in, then you can actually start to deserve, maintain, and attain these things you want from yourself.